Hey everybody, it's RN Rakisha. I'm gonna give people some time to get on here. Hopefully everybody is having a good Thursday. I've had lots of people ask me about this topic, so I think it's time I talk about LPN versus RN. Please like, share, tell people about it. If you know people that are interested in nursing, share this video right now, please. Those that are going to school, they don't know if they want to be a RN, they don't know if they want to be an LPN. Please tell it to get on here now. I'm going to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. So y'all tell it. And they don't know if they want to know the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. I'm trying to share this video. Please share the video, y'all. Because it's going to be some good information. Please share the video, y'all. If I can get on here. If you've been wanting to know, should I be a RN, should I be a LPN, you need to get on now. I'm going to answer all your questions and make it real simple. So please share this video. As soon as people get on, we're going to get started. I can't get started without a crowd. I see somebody on. Hi. I'm going to talk about RN versus LPNs. Okay. You know I'm not about waiting too long, so I'm going to get started. My name is Rakisha Clark. I've been an RN for almost 10 years now. Currently, I am a business owner. I own my own business, a New Direction Healthcare Training Center located in the historic Greenwood District with my partner, Miss Wendy Williams. We do CNA and CMA training there on Greenwood, as well as American Heart Association, BLS, CPR. If you are wanting to get those certifications, give us a call. The reason I wanted to do a live video today is because if people want to ask questions, now is the time to ask questions. If you want to know, should I be an LPN, should I be an RN, I'm going to do my best to answer those questions, okay? So the biggest thing I want to say from the beginning is that both nurses are essential for the healthcare team. There is no big I's or little U's. I know a lot of people like to downplay the role of an LPN. That is not what I'm here to do, because I see value in both RNs as well as LPNs, even though I am an RN. Now on this live video, it's not going to be long because I'm going to make it short and sweet. I'm going to talk about which you should choose per if I had to recommend. I'm also going to talk about which one may be better and what's the difference. Now, the essentials of nursing care for both of them, both roles are the same. In essence, you know, both are doing skilled care, but there's very limited things sometimes that an LPN can do. Now, first thing that's big and different is that the amount of time it takes to train to become an RN. Of course, it's longer. There's two routes. There's the associates, as well as, sorry, my connection got off. There's the associates as well as the bachelor's route. Now, your associate's degree in nursing is about 2 years, and a bachelor's is 4. Now, the LPN role is about 1 year or 18 months of education. So that alone a lot of times stirs people to say, well, I don't have that much time. I don't want to be an RN. They'll say, I'd rather be a LPN because I can get over quick. And it's true. But we're going to talk about ways that you can circumvent that. Now, number 2, how much you can make. On an annual basis, a RN is going to make about 50% more than an LPN. With the starting salary rate for about an LPN is usually about $18 an hour on the low end, up to maybe 22. With the experience, you can maybe go up to 25, and I'm talking about dang near 20-some years. No, I'm just playing. Not 20-some years, but you have to have quite a bit of experience to get higher as being an LPN. RNs usually start out at about 65 nowadays. When I was an RN, straight up facts, I would say my starting salary was 58. I've been doing it for 10 years. So that's just, I'm talking about my first year salary, 58. And how can I explain this? I have made up to one of my last job offers was 90 something, I believe. And that was as a director of nursing for a school campus. And I have become a director of nursing as well. Now, the other thing is the LPN versus RN, I would say, is the career choices and the advancement. As far as what you could do as an LPN, most of the things are going to be stuck towards the long-term care. If you know what long-term care, a lot of people will refer to those as nursing homes, skilled care facilities, and things of that nature. But that's going to be more what an LPN is going to be qualified to work in. A lot of people are talking about that LPN roles are being phased out in nursing in general. I have done my research, and that is not the case. I was a believer. But according to the demands of the healthcare industry, as well as the nursing shortage, it looks like there will continue to be a need for licensed practical nurses in healthcare. So let's talk about what is the difference in the roles and what they can do. Now, RN is basically, they're considered the next in the healthcare hierarchy, I would say, after physicians. Now, whether that's an advanced practice registered nurse, which is APRN for short, CRNA, which is a certified registered nurse anesthetist, or a DNP, which is the doctor of nursing practice, all of those are going to be registered nurses with advanced training. And lots of those are 6 figures and above. Most, I think, every last one of those you can make 6 figures. You want to make 6 figures, team nursing, okay? My friend that became I have 2 friends that are APRNs. I have one friend that's a CRNA. I have friends that are DNPs, and trust me, they all make 6 figures and above. When I say 6 figures, ladies and gentlemen, that's 100,000 and above. 100,000 and above. And yes, that is possible by becoming a nurse. And they all been less than 10 years making 6 figures. I would even say maybe 6 years they started making 6 figures. Because you do have to get a little experience, as well as if you're going to do any of those, you have to further your education. Now, how LPNs came about, Ms. Clark does her research, was during World War II, and it was to supplement the registered nurses that were going and being sent into the war or in military. So basically, they offered where you could get quick training and you could quickly serve. So you get quickly trained and you can get back in there and quickly serve. Hence, 18 months, 1 year, we need nurses now. We need them quickly. So hence, I don't think it's going to phase out. As a teacher, most of my students always be like, I'm going to be an LPN, Ms. Clark. I'm going to be an LPN. Number one, I think they all say it's quicker. They're like, I need my money now. With that, I learned, and I knew it, but I forgot about it. When I taught at Brown Mackey, which was a registered nursing program here in Tulsa, a lot of people would take their LPN licensing exam halfway through the course. And I wanted to remind everybody that that is an option, that you can take your licensing exam to be a LPN during the middle of your RN coursework. So you could be licensed as a practical nurse even as you're being RN. So don't think because you only have to go to RN school, that you are not going to be able to make money. And thank you all for logging in. Thank you all for watching. Please share this to people who are thinking about being nurses. They don't know if I should be an LPN. They don't know if I want to be an RN. Please like and share. Now, the last thing, roles and responsibilities. LPNs, they basically do your everyday nursing task, or I would say skills. Okay, practical skills. There's really the role is designed to where it's not really a lot of critical thinking, no assessments. They're not doing any IV pushes, meaning if I had an IV pushing the medication directly into my vein, LPNs cannot do that. Hence, a lot of times with the experience, you can gain increased roles and responsibilities at whatever facility you choose to work at, but they're not going to put you on the floor as an LPN pushing medications in the vein. You can't mix antibiotics. You can't hang certain drugs, but you can pass medications. You can do needle sticks. You can give shots. You do a lot of the things which, if you think about when this role came about during World War II, you do a lot of the things that are hands-on, that are skill-related or care-related, the daily task of nursing care. Now with the RN, they're pretty much where now you can get in administrative roles. I would have to say, no matter if you are LPN or LVN, no matter what, you're going to be working under an RN, whether that's your director of nursing that's over the whole facility, or particularly if you're working for an agency, you have a team that is ran by an RN. So hence the hierarchy of healthcare physicians, RNs, LPNs, CNAs, med aides, all of that's going to fall up under the nursing spectrum of healthcare. So what would I say to do? First of all, I'm team nursing, but if I would have to pick, I would say go RN. Only because, number one, money talks. If I'm going to put my money or my mouth or my life and my livelihood somewhere, I'm going to make the most money that I can. And you're going to do, a lot of times I tell people you do a lot more work as an LPN. When I say work, more physical labor, more skills that you could really dang near be doing as a CNA. And that's still going to always be a part of nursing care. Any nurse that's a good nurse, you're never going to lose that direct patient care, or you shouldn't. But you're limited a lot of times as an LPN to stay in those roles. If you want to have no limitations on your career progression, no limitations on your career roles and responsibilities, RN is the way to go. As an LPN, you're going to always constantly be thinking about, should I go back and get my RN? I'm thinking about going back and get my RN, because you know that you're limited in what you can do. You're limited in your roles. You're limited in your earning potential. So those are going to be what I would say the differences are. There's not one that is better than the other. Both are vital. Both are necessary. Both have great important roles, and they both are great aspects of nursing. But as RN Rakisha would put it, put your money where your mouth is. Bet on yourself. Bet on your family. Put your time to good use. As I said, if you go to RN school, you can test out midway to become an LPN and get licensed. I have several people have done it in my classes before. So don't think that you can't go to RN school and still be making money. Like, you know, a lot of people like, I need my money now. I get it. And that's okay if you need your money now. So just don't limit yourself to what you can do. Again, if you want to know what to do, you can find out more information at rnrakisha.com. Like my YouTube channel, it's RN Rakisha. Please share this, and thank you all for tuning in. I hope this was helpful to clarify what's the difference between an LPN and an RN. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I will get back with you all as soon as possible. Hi. So hopefully everybody had a great day so far, and that you will continue to have a good Thursday. If you know people that are going into nursing, send them my way. Hopefully this will be some help to those that are outside of nursing and in nursing as well. And hey Anna, hey everybody, like, subscribe, love you all. Happy Thursday.